Now I move on to the second question. How to record the transactions done by patient? UPI, debit card, credit card, cash, NEFT, RTGS, any QR code, any mode, or even the POS machine, swipe machine. Many of you may be having that. So there are multiple ways by which you can record. The way is same form 3C. We don't have different ways for that. Again, the modified form 3C I showed you. Now I'm going to show you a variant of that. You got form 3C, you know it already. This is the variant I showed you. A to F was already there. Just go back. A to F, A, B, C, D, E, F. F was already till, you can say till the date of receipt was there. Till F column. Added G and H only. E receipt number, manual collating. Okay. Now the variant. Now the variant after H. I, cash, J, QR code, K, online mode, NEFT, RTGS, L, swipe amount, M, swipe received. This is one way of doing it. Just add a few more columns. I'll be showing you the entry system also, how to do the entries. Now, this is another variant where I added these things before. You can say I've just switched those columns from I to M at the place of G. Just moved I to M from G to L. Just, you can say e-receipt and manual collating are gone ahead. Okay. So this is one way of doing it. Manual collating, I'll be coming to that. Don't worry. What is manual collating? I'll explain once I explain the entries. Okay, so this is one way of doing it. You can do again. I showed you that you can move it. You can move it here. You can keep it left. You can keep it right. Your choice. Again, this is same thing. Just move the columns on this side. E-receipt. You can play with the column whichever suits you finally. Now, why I show this kind of a system? See the entries now. Just try to understand what you can see. If you can see on the first line, I'll just use my pointer. Saturday, 1st April. The first thing is we work from April to March. That is our financial year, is our year. See, serial number 1, 1st April, it was a Saturday. ABC, patient name ABC, procedure done RCT, fee received 3,000. It was cash. Next columns are hyphen, 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 hyphen. Date of receipt, 1 April, e-receipt number, E1, total 3,000, cumulative total, add in another column, cumulative total 3,000. Go to the second patient, DEF, extraction, 2,000. He paid 1,000 cash. He paid through QR code 1,000. Sometimes we have patients paying you double way also. I'll pay some in the QR code or some in cash and some in other way or the digital way. So there you introduce 2 receipt numbers. Same patient, next patient, patient GHI, procedure, scaling profile access, just a random thing I'm used. Or you can say names and procedures are just, you can say just to explain you. Don't go into the name part or even the price part. So 2,000, he didn't pay cash, he didn't pay QR code, he didn't pay, he swiped in your POS machine. Now we have a system in our clinic where we say we charge 2.25% extra. Because our merchant charges, our merchant deposit rate is 1.8. 1.8 plus 18% GST, it comes out to 2.23 something. So we swiped it and next day we received 2002 in the account. Now this patient says, I don't really need a electronic receipt. I need a manual receipt. In my clinic, the system follower is totally digital. We may or may not issue receipt to anyone, but the receipt numbers are generated. So that even if I have to, even if I'm in June, somebody got a treatment done from in April, needs a receipt, we already have that receipt and we'll print it out from the system. Now this patient says, I need a manual receipt. So even the manual receipt start fresh from the April month. E4, M1. The M1 was the number of receipt. For example, the receipt number is 101 or M1, you can say, whatever the number. M1 corresponds to E4. Write it on there where you're doing it. Manual collating is correlation of the 2 receipt books. Okay. So this is the way. The above is the same, only I've just given a, you can say, it might not have been fully visible. So I just explained, you can say, elaborated the text little bit on the downside. The up and the down are the same slides only, or the same text only. So clear so far? Then, and your payment register doesn't need to have your clinic records. You may have had 10 patients in that day of 1st April, but only those who pay are entered in Form 3C. You don't enter all the patients. That is for your practice management software or your daily record register or entry system, whatever you are doing. Okay. So again, for example, Sunday is working. Normally we don't work on Sunday, but just to give a demo. Sunday, 2nd April, patient number JKL, denture advance 3,000 rupees. He paid cash, E5 generated. Surgical extraction, he paid through NEFT mode, E6 generated. But he also said, I need a manual receipt. So M2, sorry, it is wrongly printed M1, M2 corresponding to E6. That is the way things go. So again, PQR patient, he swiped this amount, we received this amount. Now, how to enter this amount? It is a personal choice. Some enter full amount, swiped amount. We enter only the received amount. The patient may get a receipt for the whole, but we mention if we are mentioning total. For example, if we are entering this amount, we will mention rupees 76 as bank charges or rupees 43 here as bank charges. So this is the way you enter your multiple system to make it a clear way for having the system of payment received. Now, when you consolidate it at the end of the month, this is the way things look like. Cash collection, for example, 1,20,000, QR code 50,000, NEFT 20,000, swiped amount 51125, received amount 50039, total e-receipts E1 to E98, manual receipts M1 to M2. Similarly, for May, 58,077, 35, 4603, 45036, and the total has been made for the month also, and the cumulative total has been made for the year also. That so far in 2 months, I have earned 4,50,000 rupees, for example, just to give you a demo. Clear so far? Anything you need to ask, please post in the chat box. Of course, if it is rated, I'll take it up. If it has to be rated in the next query, I'll rate in that. I'll go through it once again for all of you to understand. You just need to add a few columns, extra columns, whichever way, left or right, suitability as per you. I added here because I have the receipt number at the end. Now, this also saves you from one big headache. That one big headache is, please issue me a bill in the back date. Sorry, not possible, sir. Our receipts are generated. For changing one, for issuing one back date, we have to change the whole system, which is not possible. Easily, straight away refuse the patient showing the records. Because many times we have to face this situation that we have to give, or you can say we are asked for backdate bills, false bills, or patient has actually got the treatment done, but he says, issue me it in the March. Sorry, the receipts are generated, the cash is collated with the account, we can't do it. But all this is possible if you are doing these things in white. If you're concealing your income, then this record does not make any sense to all of you, or those of you who are not following it. If you're doing it in white, if you're reporting your income actually, then this is applying to you. If not, absolutely your choice. This is the way you consolidate at the end, and the yearly figure is also consolidated. This is the way you get to a figure where you know how much are you earning actually. So you are not entering all your patients, only your payment paying patients, or those who are paid in the day. You, for example, on Saturday, you didn't have 3 patients. You may have 10, 12, 15 patients, 20 patients, but only 3 paid. So you enter only 3 in the payment record. For your practice memory, you will enter all. Clear?